What is up, YouTube? I'm Tyler and this is Taz Outdoors. Today's video, we're actually getting started with a little review. I just ordered a 5mm wetsuit from Amazon. I'll have the link down below. And it just came in. So here we're gonna check it out. Alright, so this is what it looks like. It does come with both pieces, so I'm gonna take this thing out and we're gonna give it a try on and see what it looks like. Alright, so we got both pieces here. We're gonna throw these on and see how they feel. They look super nice. So my audio wasn't going through here, but when I put it on, the top fit great, but the bottom around the ankles were a little loose. But other than that, it fit really well. A little bit tight, but I figured that once I got in the water, the thing would stretch out and it'd be fine. So now I'm gonna put the top on. So got the top on pretty easy. Fits really well, and around the head was a little tight, but like I said, it'll stretch out. And around the wrists and the forearms was a little bit loose, so I'm worried about some water getting in. But we have a trip up to Utah to do some freshwater diving in sub 60-degree waters. We'll see how that goes. Hope you enjoy. So the water today was in the high 50s and the weather outside was in the 60s. So I got in, felt the cold on my face, but it wasn't that bad. It was pretty nice, warm. This is my buddy. He got on the first fish, but he was in a 7mm. So I decided to dive down to some of this deeper water and see if I can't grab something. And I was able to snag this nice trout on the dive. I was a little worried about my wrists and water getting in, but that was not an issue. The only thing that was really cold was my face, but obviously that's not on the wetsuit. You can't really cover your face when you're trying to swim. But the viz out here was awesome, and we were able to get a couple nice trout on the board before my GoPro froze up because it was cold. But the wetsuit was performing good. I liked having the chest pad. When I usually dive in my surf suit, I don't have a chest pad. So loading was a lot easier because I was with guys that didn't know how to load the spear gun, so I had to load everything. Alright, out deeper, taking another dive here. I see a school of rainbow trout in the distance. Close it slow and get a nice quick shot on this nice rainbow trout. And we're heading up to the surface. But this wetsuit performed pretty good for my standards. I used to use the 7mm, but I wanted something that was better for the summers in California, as I would cook in the 7. And after a quick session, my GoPro dying out, we headed in. It was beautiful out here today, and we were able to get quite a few fish on the board. A lot of trout were swimming around, and it was a blast. But I'll do a quick summary in a second. So, after diving in Utah for a few days, I did get a good test of the Amazon wetsuit. And we'll talk about some pluses and some negatives. On the plus side, it's about $100 to $150 cheaper than anything you'll get at a local store. So that's a plus. One thing that's nice on the cheaper wetsuit is that it has a loading pad. Diving in a surf wetsuit, pulling the bands, you're gonna end up with a fat bruise, and that's not nice. Other than that, it's sealed really well, and it kept me warm. I like it has a different material around the face, so it molds a little better. And it is closed cell, so you don't have to use conditioner to put it on, which is a plus for me, because I don't like putting on conditioner before I get in the water like I have to do with my 7mm. One of the negatives is it is a little loose on the forearms and the ankles. What I did to combat that is I just put my gloves around the outside, and that would keep the water out, or I would tie a knife on pretty tight, and that would take care of it. Overall, I think this thing is an awesome value, and I would definitely pick one up. I'm going to be using it for lobster diving and summer and fall spearfishing here in California. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe.